Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm, somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
You saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Yeah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
I don't know, SpongeBob. I mean Spyro. I mean SpongeBob. I mean Spyro. I mean, hey everybody, it's Billy12510. Welcome to Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, also known as Gateway to Glimmer, which ironically enough is the world that we're in. Ah, Spyro 2, how I've missed you. Haven't beaten this game in a while. So, for starters, Spyro 2, sequel to Spyro 1. Very good game. This game is a lot better than Spyro 1 in my opinion. Although, the opinion on that's kind of iffy. I mean, Year of the Dragon beats both of the original Spyro 1 and 2 by a mile, and I won't deny that at all. I love Year of the Dragon. It's my favorite Spyro game. But this is probably second favorite. Anyway, Spyro basically controls the same as he did in Spyro 1. X jumps, square charges, circle is flame breath, triangle lets you move the camera behind you. If you press X again while in the middle of the jump, you'll do a glide. You can rotate the camera behind you with the R1 and L1 buttons. It seems a little slow. I think it's because it might be... I think it's because it's a passive setting. Yeah, you generally want to leave that camera setting to active. Because when the camera is set to active, no matter where the camera is rotated, once you land from a jump, the camera will automatically reset to be behind Spyro, which is really useful. Anyway, hi there.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
So, welcome to Spyro Ripto's Rage. Much like in Spyro 1, you have to go through a bunch of massive levels that could be their own little hub worlds. And if I could hit an enemy, that would be great. Basically solve whatever problems the world has. In the case of Glimmer, we have to basically defeat a majority of the lizards that just cropped up and started attacking the gem cutters here. But you see that, right? Unlike Spyro 1, where when you defeat an enemy, a gem pops out of them, that doesn't happen in Spyro 2. Well, I can't go up that one. Well, the contrast from playing Spyro 2 and after just mostly playing Crash Warped is kind of staggering. But I'll get used to not having a double jump soon enough. Oh, and there is one other like hidden control that the game doesn't actually tell you that you have in this game. In fact, I never knew you had this until my friend Arrow told me about it. If you hold all the shoulder buttons, sparks will point in the direction of any nearby gems you may have missed. It's really useful. Instead, when you kill an enemy, they drop what I believe is called a power orb? Or not an orb. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. I think the game specifies what it is. But if you defeat enough of them, of the enemies in the level, in fact, the game tells you how many, yeah, there are 14 enemies in this level, and none of them respawn. Which is kind of weird. If you defeat enough of them, you'll activate a power-up somewhere else in the world. But we'll get to there when we get to there.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
So what she's saying, because there aren't any dragons to rescue in Spyro 2. It isn't like Spyro 1 at all. Like, the goal of Spyro 2 is completely different from Spyro 1. Spyro 1, you had to go through all the different dragon realms, rescuing dragons to eventually defeat Nasty Nork, who would encase them all in crystal. The goal for most of the worlds in Spyro 2 is to reach the end of the level to get an object known as a talisman. If we collect enough talismans throughout all the worlds in Avalar, which is the world we're in currently, we can eventually face off against Ripto, who was the dinosaur-looking sorcerer that we met in the intro there, who's basically come to Avalar and is wreaking havoc. There are also gems to collect as well, all over the place. You need, and you do need them, not only for 100% participation, but you suck. Like you probably already saw, he's off camera, and I don't like him already. And a lot of people don't really care for this next character. I'm kind of meh. Anyway. Alright. What the heck is this?
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Right, so welcome to one of the things about Spyro 2. The early game kind of drags on. Like, in Spyro 1, you could 100% end the level on your first attempt every time you went through the world. Not every world in Spyro 2 is like this. Sometimes you need certain moves in order to reach certain bonus objectives in the level to get an object or I'm gonna get hit by one of these enemies at some point during the level. It's gonna happen. But only the big ones will actively attack you. The small blue lizards cower in your presence. It's worth noting, Big enemies cannot be dealt with your charge attack. You need to hit them with your flame breath. And there are other enemies that are encased in metal armor, which cannot be flame breathed at all for some reason. I still don't. That still doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I even went back and played Year of the Dragon, and there are enemies in that game that do the same thing. It's never made sense to me. How come my flame breath can't melt metal or whatever? Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Anyway.
You must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
This is Moneybags. He shows up every now and again throughout levels. Basically, asks that you pay him money to progress through the level. And you don't have a choice.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have to. I mean, at some point, if you're just going through every level, trying to 100% it as much as you can.
To get a good look around, hold down the triangle button. Try using triangle to look around this cave.
I explained how to do that. That won't really help right now. I think we almost have all the enemies. Yeah. So, I'm gonna point this out now. Because we don't get the ability to climb for a while. But the hidden objective, or one of them, because every level in the game has at least 2 hidden objectives. Some have 3, some have 4, but everyone has a minimum of 2. Anyway.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
So we got the Glimmer talisman. It's a pickaxe.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
That's kind of cool, but we don't want to go further yet. So the end of every level is marked by one of these. It's a banner, and you see one of them at the start of the level as well. That way you know where the level starts and where the level ends. Actually, now that I think about it, you can turn on and off actively a map of the world that you're currently in. And it's a fully detailed map. Like, you don't actually have to. Oh, there goes all the enemies. Riveting, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I'll have this map on, because you don't need the map, per se, because as I've shown you, you have the Sparks trick to tell you where, a rough direction of where any missing gems you haven't gotten yet are in the level. Now, this gem cutter over here.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
So, welcome to our first orb challenge. If you successfully complete it, you will get an orb, and you need those to beat the game. I think the minimum you need is 30? The number doesn't sound right to me, though. But I think it might be correct. Anyway, so as the gem cutter explained, this is a power-up gate. The power-up changes depending on the world that you're in, but for the world of Glimmer, the power-up is a Superfly power-up. What we do with it is we can now free fly, and it is inverted plane controls. So down is up and up is down. Fly around and light all of these. Do that. gem lamp lights, and we get an orb.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
We now have one orb. I forget how many in total there are. I think it's like 50 or so. Anyway, there's another challenge up here, but I actually think I need the super fly power up again really quickly. I think I needed to get to this. So all you have to do to activate this power up is to start a glide at any point. If I can make it. Oh no, I did. Good. Okay. Now just get all the gems that are up here. And I think that's all the gems that we can get in this level. Because I think all the rest of them are actually... I don't know. Arrow was talking to me earlier because I sprung this idea. Yeah, because if you're wondering why I'm doing this and not Crash Bandicoot Warp right now, I'll leave a link to a video in the description. Yeah, okay. So, they won't let you break the game and take the Superfly power-up into here, because, yeah, if you couldn't already tell that's what you're supposed to do. Supposedly, there is a way to 100% Glimmer on your first trip. And I know one way to do it, but Arrow says there's a way you can do it without the method that I'm going to mention. Actually, I can't mention it because it would technically be a spoiler. You have to beat the game 100% to unlock the method.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
So hit little lizards with rocks. Bounce them will give you hits. Apparently, Spyro can fit a large quantity of rocks in his mouth. So, as you saw, if you hold... Dang it. If you hold triangle, you get the saving reticle. If you hit circle...
Nice shooting! Follow me to the next lizard.
And if you hit circle, you spit out the rock. Actually, on here, I think I'll not show off the guidebook yet. I think I was going to turn off the map is what I said I was going to do. Also, the horizontal and vertical things are just to readjust the camera, but not just the camera, to adjust the screen. But you don't really need to do that at all. So I think we need to, yep.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro! See if you can spit all the way to that lizard!
I mean, you can. I mean, the way I 100%ed this level in practice. But I wasn't using rocks. I'll just state that at least. Anyone who's beaten Spyro to 100% knows exactly the method I'm talking about. And you can flame attack these lizards, otherwise they'll just retreat into their holes.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold the triangle button to aim. Then press circle to spit.
So apparently didn't have to aim to hit the first two, but... I don't think bounce gives you any more of like a tutorial bit. So I think the next one is inside here somewhere. I think he's over there. Oh no, I see him now. Right. I didn't explain what the zapping meant, did I? Oh, he's down here. go. Why were you back there still? I'm ready to go and you're dragging me. You're wasting my time, Bouncer. I don't like you. Goodness. Nope. Nailed them. I guess I'll wait for his slow ass this time. Alright, because he says to follow him. Duh. Oh, wow. Wow, I missed some, like, right here. Jesus. But apparently you can grow gems, apparently. I mean, they're just sticking out. I thought they were, like, man-made or something. Not man-made. Like, well, technically aren't some gems man-made. So this lizard will move. I remember this last one's a bit of a pain because he's on top of this atrium up here. He moves around the freaking thing. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, got him. Wow, one shot.
Hey! You saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
And now we have 2 orbs. We'll never see them.
You can have as many rocks as you like.
I don't get why there's nothing to shoot at. Yes, that one makes sense. Oh no, I think they hit the pole. Anyway, that doesn't matter. You beat Glimmer! Oh my god, we're at 23 minutes. I mean, only 2 or 3 of those was like intro stuff. Anyway, in Summer 4, so boy, it's another video, so I need to stop talking again.
Oh no!
What's up?
Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
I got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
Yes.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman? If you come across any orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
I do not share your optimism, good sir, but we'll try. Alright, so I keep going for a little bit. I can keep going for a little bit, I guess. So welcome to Summer Forest, one of the free homeworlds of Avalar. Now, once again, Stuart Copeland worked on the music for Spyro, as he, I think, did, yeah, he did all the PS1 games, and I think he did Enter the Dragonfly as well. I don't know if he did any past that one, though. But might be good to look that up. Could be useful. Anyway, you're gonna encounter one of my major complaints with Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. I absolutely hate the homeworld music for all 3 of the homeworlds. Wait, those butterflies in glass jars are essentially the Spyro icons from Spyro 1, as you saw. The little statuettes, I guess. They give you extra lives, and they also fully heal Sparks. Which is something the extra lives in Spyro 1 did not do. Oh my god, it is water. If I go inside here, I will surely drown. Oh. Well, this is a pleasant change. Yep, you don't drown in water this time. What a concept. Once again, they didn't teach you how to swim until the sequel. They always seem to do that in platformers, don't they?
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
Right, so in Summer Forest, there's the homeworld itself. The homeworld does not contain a talisman at all. There are 6 worlds which do contain talismans, and I believe there is a speedway. So, you know, the flight levels from Spyro 1. You can tell how excited I am about that. I just remembered the flight levels from Spyro 1. It's absolutely kicking my ass, so... Anyway, you take this whirligig. Not a whirligig, it's a whirlwind. Whirligig is Spyro free.
Hiya, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press X to jump, then press X again while you're still in the air to glide.
I don't know why I'm letting them all speak, because I've already gone over this to you, but hey. So...
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Right, I did forget to go over this, though. Yeah, so Sparks, not only is he basically a gem locator for you, I think he's pointing me to these baskets over here. He's also how many hits Spyro can take before he goes down. When he's yellow, he has 3 hits. When he's blue, he has 2 hits. When he has green, he can take 1 more hit for Spyro before he goes away. After that, if Spyro gets hit again, he dies. Sparks can recover health by defeating fodder animals like these frogs here. Butterflies will then pop out of them. Don't know why. Well, frogs technically eat butterflies. Wow, raspberry gem. I love my raspberry gems. Wait.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
Bitch, you got knocked out of the castle and let Ripto take it over. I think you can afford to give me a discount. So yeah, learning to swim underwater will cost 500 gems. Try as you might, even if you 100% Glimmer on your first run through, you will not have 500 gems by the time you get to Summer Forest. Because A, you spend 100 gems in Glimmer itself, and there aren't 400 gems. There aren't enough gems between this location of Summer Forest, or this part of Summer Forest, I guess I should say, and all the 300 other gems in Glimmer to make up a total of 500. I think you'll be short. We're at 376. So you'll be short like 40 or 50 something. So you'll have to go into one of the other 2 worlds that are available to you at the start.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test.
Alright.
See if you can get up this first step. Press X and hold it down to get more hang time.
So the longer you hold X, the higher you jump.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press X to jump, then press X again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
Didn't you just teach us this? There is a point to doing this, by the way. I missed more gems.
Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press X to jump, then press X again to glide. Then when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
This single mechanic, the hover mechanic, is why I like Spyro 2 over Spyro 1. Because, dear God, this makes... You know how when you were playing Spyro 1, let's hypothesize that you were a kid in 1998 and you were playing Spyro 1, and there were all those jumps you thought you could have made, but you couldn't. But you just had you just overestimated your abilities. That's basically what the hover tool does. Oh wow, I fucked up. Well, I guess I overestimated my abilities there. So I think Hunter, yeah, he jumps back to the platform you were on and sasses you.
To hover, press try.
And tells you how to do it again. Yep, that's what a hover is. It basically makes all the jumps you would have made in Spyro 1, which would absolutely break that game.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or analog stick when you hover.
I love how he talks about these things as if these are like actual concepts, like the X, the triangle buttons, the analog sticks,
You're
they
a
exist.
good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Why couldn't you just given us this? Like we don't immediately need these to save the world, but we're going to. They're like $3.97. I think that's all the gems immediately available to you. I know Sparks is pointing towards some gems, but I think they're underwater, so... Yeah, I think all the gems pointing to underwater, so I can't get them right now. So there are 2 levels of... Oh my god, my dogs are going crazy. Oh, I hate them so much sometimes. So there are 2 levels you can go into from Summer Forest immediately. There's this level, Idle Springs, and there's a portal over there by where the Ripto flag is that leads to a world called Colossus. Without the ability to underwater swim, the only level you can complete 100% right now is Colossus. So next time... Oh, I fell into the water. Oh, all wet now. I need to dry off. So next time on Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, we're gonna do just that. I will see you all then. Goodbye, everybody.